So I want to buy my first gun. What do I do? What do I get? I have no clue. Okay, that was me. That was me a bunch of months ago. Okay, I did a bunch of research and I did a lot of decision making, and I thought I might share that experience with you guys right now. Okay, so I made a decision. I want to buy a handgun. First, I knew I wanted to get a pistol. I didn't want to get a revolver. You know, revolvers only have 6 rounds. You know, I wanted a good pistol. Now, what do I get? Okay, first of all, I looked at the HKs. I looked at the SIGs, 6 hours, $800 to $1,000 each. Okay, for me that was over my budget. Because for that money I'd buy a rifle. Okay, so that was out. As well as 1911s. Okay, those are very expensive as well. I said no, I'm not going to spend that kind of money on a handgun. I settled. I don't want to say I settled, but I figured there was like a $500 to $600 range of high quality handguns that I saw were on the market. Okay, Smith & Wesson M&Ps, Glocks, Springfield XDs. These are all in the $500 to $600 range. These are all excellent weapons. These are excellent guns. So I said, okay, that I can deal with. You know, spending that much on a good quality gun, something that's reliable, something that's dependable, something you can basically depend your life on. Because let's face it, these are fun, and we go out and we shoot them, but you know, bottom line, they're tools, and they're tools that may be used to defend ourselves with, and you want it to work. And if that crisis ever comes, you want it to work. You don't want it to jam. You don't want any problems with it. Okay. So I said, okay. So now I got my price range. I got my range of guns. What caliber do I want? Okay. Now, back in the crunch of 2013, between January and through present day, with ammunition shortages, I found that 9mm was the most abundant. I mean, yeah, you had to be really persistent, but you could find it. Now, as far as the 40, I went months. I was going to the store almost every day. There was months I didn't see any 40 or 45 on the shelf. I mean, nothing. 9mm would come in, very few, very scarce, and guys would, you know, grab it as soon as it came in. But as far as 40 or 45, nothing. Okay, so I said, okay, let me get a 9mm. Okay, that's a good round, and you're not sacrificing much. I mean, people think that 45 is just so much more powerful. I mean, that's not really true. It's not 100% true. I mean, it counts more how accurate you are, where you place your shots, than the caliber. And the fact is, with a 9mm, you can shoot rapidly, kick back, and bring the gun back to target more rapidly with a 9mm because there's less kick than you could with a 40 or 45. So you could squeeze off 3 shots with one of these versus 1 shot of a 45. Okay, so 3 shots, you're going to hit them once. You know what I mean? The 1 shot you might miss. So, and the fact that also the 9mm is a lot cheaper to shoot than the 40 to 45. You know, for 9mm, anywhere between 25 and 35 cents a round, that's not too bad. Let's face it, when you purchase a gun, you make a decision, okay, if I'm going to purchase a gun, I'm going to go to the range. I'm going to go to the range and train. I was going to the range twice a week for a few months to get used to the gun, to know how it shoots, know how it feels to shoot, reload, rack to slide. I mean, you want to learn your gun. You want to know how it shoots, how it reacts, how to handle it, because you don't want to be afraid. You don't want to be timid. Okay, this is like a car. In some respects, you know, when you first start driving, you're excited, but you're a little afraid, and you know you don't want to hit anybody, and you don't make any mistakes. Same thing with a gun, you know, or any weapon. You want to have respect for it because these are dangerous items, just like a car. You want to have respect for them, but you want to also know how to handle one, know how to handle it, know how to shoot it, how it shoots, how it reacts, how to handle the recoil. You want to be completely comfortable with this. You want to be able to use one of these like you use a spoon to feed yourself with. You don't think about it. When you were in there eating your cereal with a spoon, you don't think about it. You just go ahead and eat. and you're thinking about something else. Okay, so you want to have your weapon almost to that point where basically you're very comfortable using it, drawing it out, reloading it, etc. So that, you know, there's no issues if you ever have to defend yourself. All right, so moving on. So I decided, okay, 9mm. Now, I'm a big guy, okay? I'm a big guy, way over 200 pounds. What the heck would anyone ever want with a gun like this? Look at this. I can't even put my pinky around this dang thing. This is ridiculous. This is a child's gun. What are you talking about? You know, give me a large frame gun. Look, put my hand on there. Okay, I could grab this thing. You know, I want something like this. Okay, that's what I used to think. All right, and I quickly realized it's really difficult to buy one weapon for all functions. Okay, mainly because I live in a warm climate. I can't hide this on me. Okay, I don't wear jackets. It's 90 degrees out most of the time. Okay, there's no place I can put this where someone can't tell, oh, look at this guy, he's carrying a gun. Okay, and that's not cool. You don't want that. Okay, so this was my first purchase because I wanted a big gun and I wanted a good one, and also it was available. But recently I bought this one. Okay, this is an M&P. This is M&P 9mm full size. Okay, I just recently bought a Glock 26. This is called a baby Glock. Okay, and basically this I carry in my pocket with a pocket holster, and you can't tell it's in there. It's actually smaller than my wallet. Okay, you know, one of those wallets that has lots of paper in it, but it's not money. You know, this is actually less noticeable than my wallet in my other pocket. Okay, so it's you know, you could think of it this way: one for home defense, one for carrying. Okay, I could use this for home defense also. There's no tactical rail. You know, if you're home defense, you might want to put a light or a laser on it. You know, so there are things you have to think about when you want to purchase one. You know, you want to have it with you all the time. You live in a dangerous neighborhood, or you're afraid, and you want to have something with you all the time. You know, how am I going to carry it on me? Okay, that's one thing you have to think about. I recommend, if you're new to guns, okay, there's two things. You want something that's able to fit in your hand. Okay. Believe it or not, this one with the finger grooves in my hand, I feel fits better in my hand than this large frame gun. Okay, that's just me, that's just my hand, that's just my opinion. Okay, and it makes no sense because you figure with a full-size grip, you should be able to grip that and feel that better in your hand. But in my opinion, in my hands, this one actually feels better in my hand. So you want to go to a gun range where they sell guns. You want to go rent a gun. There's a place near where I live. For $10 an hour, you can go and you can try out as many guns as you can in 1 hour. Okay, I went to the range. I paid my $10. I tried a Glock 19 and I tried a Glock 26. When I shot this thing, I was really upset because this thing I was hitting bullseyes with, and this thing I only hit bullseyes once in a while. Okay, so for reason for that, I'm going to go over another video about how to hold your gun, how to grip your gun. But basically, you want to go to a place that has guns for you to look at them. You know, maybe you like the way it looks. Maybe you like its features, how it breaks down. You know, this has a latch here. This has a lever here. You know, this only has a slide lock on one side. You know, magazine capacity. You want to go and take a look at them. And then you want to put them in your hand. You want to hold them in your hand. Okay? And then you want to rent it. Okay? Shoot it. Because many times, a small gun has a lot more recoil than a large gun. Now this specific one, the Glock 26 Gen 4, has really low recoil for its size. Okay, and I guess they made it that way specifically because this is a real pleasure to shoot. Okay, I shot a revolver that my brother-in-law has. It's a .357 Magnum revolver snub nose, and that thing is ridiculous. I would never want to have that thing on me because it's just too loud and too much kick. And, you know, what use is that? There's no use to it. You know, this is a pleasure to shoot. A tiny gun, very little recoil because it's engineered that way, and it's concealable. Okay? So, you want to go, look at them, rent them, shoot them. Go shoot them. How does it feel? And then you want to have someone show you how to hold and shoot one before you start shooting them. Okay, I'm gonna have another video that talks about holding a gun and aiming and stuff like that. But you want to have it, basically hold it in your hand, see if you like it, and then rent it and shoot it and see if you like the way it acts in your hand. And after that, well, it's just up to you guys. There's just so many different choices, different weapons, different sizes, different calibers. But either way, whatever you choose, go to the range. Train with that gun. That gun is yours. Whenever you buy it, that first gun, don't be afraid of it. Have someone show you how to use it if you don't know how to use one. Take a class. Take a quick hour class with someone that at least shows you how to load it, unload it, clean it, and shoot it. And then go to the range once a week minimum. This place here is $10. $10 every time you go. Go once a week. Train on it. Train on it. Train on it, so that you become real comfortable with it, and you don't have to be afraid of it. And then it's yours. You own it. Okay, guys. Till the next video. Thanks for watching.